Hi everyone. So I can't believe it, but it's been like 3 weeks since I recorded a vlog that I intended to do daily. But at the same time, when I started it, I was pretty emotional, and I think things when you start when you're emotional, like unless you stay in that emotion like the whole time, which is exhausting, you it doesn't maintain. So here I am, vlog post number 3. Today is June 25th, 2026. I think the last day I posted was June 5th. So 20 days. And it's been interesting. So there's a number of things in my life that I deal with that I don't talk about a ton, and I don't want everything in the public realm, so I might not say everything on YouTube, but I've had some close people to me in over the past 6 months and more pass away, and I'm in a position where I have a few years worth of living expenses available, like sitting in the bank. Some of it's invested, but with the state of the markets, I'm being cautious with that because I want my money to not just go poof in the anyway. That's conspiracy stuff, and well, it's not a conspiracy. It's like honest fear of markets right now. But anyway, so generally my life has changed, and I'm thinking that there are so many people out there that this is happening to right now. They keep talking about the wealth transfer in America going from the aging boomers who are, retiring out or passing away, and things getting handed to us Gen Xers or the elder millennials or anything like that. And this giant transfer of wealth is happening right now, and then didn't expect it, but I became a part of that. So I am currently not needing to work for money, and that makes going to work every day extremely difficult. And I'm telling lots of people, well, I'm telling the people in my life, and my mother does not want me to quit my job, because my job honestly does not pay great, and I am making someone else fairly wealthy by doing the work that I do, and it's something that I've had a long career of doing this stuff, but it just this industry doesn't pay what it used to, even with expertise. And I'm trying, I go in and I see my customers every day, and but at the same time, like, I am less and less interested in talking to people. I know this is terrible, but so I was having a discussion with someone who's very, very close to me, very dear to me, and I love them very much, and I value their opinion. Some other friends are saying too much, but whatever. Anyway, someone I love very much, and I asked her that by me talking about wanting to quit my job, if I sound like a whiny little bitch. She was very diplomatic, and she's trying not to upset me, but basically the message that came across is that I should be grateful for what I have, because other people don't have it. And I'm like, that's great, but if I vacate mine, then other people could have it. And that if I was truly called to do something where I worked for myself, I would have done it already. And I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to challenge that because working, 35, 40 hours a week at a job that you have to drive a half hour to one way. So, I mean, that creeps up to 45 hours a week. Plus, the time to get ready and shower and everything every day, that creeps over 50 hours a week. That takes a lot. And then you come home, and I'm a parent, and then I'm a son, and I'm helping with stuff all over the place, as many places as I can. I mean, I'm not sure if it's something that if I was truly called to. But why do I have to be truly called to it? Why can't I just find something rewarding that I can fill my time with, and then maybe find my true calling? It's a difficult conversation to have. There are so many variables in life with everything involved with this. But I'll put it as a poll to the comments. I have 2 years worth of living expenses available to me. And I am fighting lifestyle creep. I'm doing a good job. I'm trying. Yeah. But, should I follow this path? Should I make YouTube my thing? Should I do lots of things? This is hard. And honestly, I think I'm going to maybe just start researching and going down this path of, hey, you now have the money that you don't have to work anymore. What do you do? Because I have a feeling that there are so many people out here. I would easily say 95% of the population are in some sort of wage slavery in the U.S. right now. That is not an official statistic. That is my brain making an estimate. But seriously, if you didn't have to work, would you do what you do? You know? Because right now, a lot of us do what we do because we have to. We have to have that money coming in, or we can't pay our bills, or we can't pay the light bill, or the electricity, or the internet bill, or our phone service, or that we're depending on every day now, or our quality of life, or our kids, their food, their education, their everything else. If we didn't work, how many of us are tied to what we do because of these obligations? And what if those obligations went away? What if we had a simple life and we didn't have those obligations and didn't have to work where we work for the money? Would you still do what you do? And if you didn't, and if you had that option, what would you do instead? That's the major food for thought. And then, honestly, instead of making it where, like me, I got incredibly blessed from family that cares so much that I have this option now in front of me. Very grateful. So insanely grateful for them. But what if we created a scenario where people could work what they love doing without the fear of obligations? I mean, I know people that work where they work simply because, and they are not themselves, but they are only in it because they get health insurance, because that is the state of the health market here in America, here in the USA, is that you have to have a job to have insurance. And if you don't, then it's very expensive. I buy insurance off the marketplace. I don't have to, I'm not tied to insurance for my job anymore. And I now have better insurance. I bought a hybrid so that I don't have to worry about gas prices as much right now. I am so blessed that this opportunity came to me that I can actually shrink my bills because I have extra money. Not everyone does this. But anyway, if you did have it, what would you do? I would love to hear about that in the comments. So anyway, this is vlog number 3, 20 days late. Thank you.